Yeah, we have SACS on the attack. Faber's looking dangerous. Oh, he's going to look to get the
SACS versus their arch rivals, Bishops in blue. Bishops coming off a recent St Andrews tournament victory, and SACS having come off a recent victory over Bishops 12-6. So these two teams have a lot to prove today.
SACS also on good form after just beating Redham last night, so it should be a good game.
Some very heavy marking at the back there. Bishops coach upset, but in actual fact, the Bishops centre forward, Aiden Neal, didn't have any clue where the ball was. Oliver Skiermans at the back for SACS doing well.
Oh, it's a good early ball into the hole. Brewer getting a quick foul.
Interestingly enough, seeing Dash Bob, the referee, wave his finger at the Bishops defender, but maybe it was actually James Brewer looking for the kick out.
Bishops now turn to attack. Looks as if SACS are going to press tight, not too worried about the hole man. Oh, and it's an exclusion by 13.
A call from a very long way away, Byron. That's Dash Barber on the other side of halfway calling that. Obviously seeing a hand that Timmy Reselman, the referee on this close side, hadn't seen. It's fair though, the centre forward had actually turned 90 degrees. Dash would have had a good look at that.
Bishop's got a good opportunity to score first here now. Let's see what they can do.
Captain Tom Bolden with the shot, taking a bounce shot, bouncing off the woodwork there. And SACS get out of jail free. This has been a very frantic start. It's exactly what you want to see in a semi-final. Byron, we're actually seeing both teams go tight here, and it's a cracker of a shot.
Crazy shot by Josh Faber. Bishops are going to have to be awake and ready for those.
We'll need a slow-mo replay to see that one. Bishops being fortunate to just have that come off the woodwork.
Both teams seem to be throwing everything at it in the first couple of minutes, trying to get an opening goal and a strong lead.
And Bishops backing their tight press with Alex Williamson, number 3 for Bishops at the back. And SACS opting for a top left-hand side drop. Julian Rojo-Roos dropping off his man, inviting them to shoot, but the ball goes in anyway and is easily stolen by Skiermans at the back.
Interesting tactics with Oliver Skiermans starting at the back opposed to Cameron.
Yes, they're looking to free up Cam Lawrenson, number 4 for SACS, big man for the counter-attack and for the centre forward play that he's been known for this year. Generally, as centre back, he's added that centre forward play to his game. He really has added another dimension.
Oh, and it's a reversal given by Dash.
2 reversals in a row. Brett Sneddon, the recent Centurion for Bishops there, getting reversed, looking a bit bemused. Obviously, just feeling it was physical play.
Oh, and it's an early ball into Brewer. It's a good
Brewer,
push.
very powerful, and he finishes with style. Absolutely great goal there from James Brewer, and he dabs a little there. Good man.
Celebration was on key as well.
No, he'd done great work to bounce off the very big Alex Williamson. That's a clash of titans at the back.
It's going to be a good clash between the two of them tonight.
We'll see how many goals James Brewer has to score before Bishop starts dropping. Aiden Neal rolling in here. Very good centre forward option for Bishops.
Good tactics as they're looking to drive in, take out a non-natural centre back, and it's paying off with the kick out.
It's exactly Tom Bolden's eyes lighting up there when he realized the drop was coming from the wrong side. Aiden Neal opening up, and Bolden getting the ball on the far left-hand side and putting it in. A perfect pass. Aiden Neal strong enough to get the kick out.
Let's see what Bishops can do with this man-up advantage now. Oh, and it's an awesome shot.
Not bad at all from Brandon Burke, number 7 for Bishops. Recently announced as part of the Under-17A side that will be going to represent South Africa at EU Nations Cup in Austria and later this next month. Brilliant player, has been really good so far for Bishops.
Let's see how SACS come up now after losing their lead.
I feel like this just might be one of those games that go back and forth. Bishops really known for their playoff acumen. Being a team that's so driven on emotion, they tend to really arrive for the big games.
I agree. It's going to be interesting to see if any teams change their tactics after seeing the opposition's attack moves. See if SACS wake up and lift up their legs, not get caught on the wrong side.
Yes, that kick out on the last goal, just coming from a bit lazy defense to defend on the wrong shoulder, not pushing his attacker towards the drop, but rather opening up space. Now you see a very strong Cameron Lawrenson pushing Bretton out to 5 meters. This will be a much more comfortable situation for SACS.
Oh, it's a big shot. Easy save for Keegan.
SACS
going to look to counter now. Oliver Skimmon's finding some open water.
Oh,
keep going.
Hard luck not to actually draw something.
And
there it is.
Something. There's the kick out.
There's the South African teammates there, Ollie Skiermans and Brandon Burke. Ollie will definitely hold that one over Brandon for a while.
Oh, that's for sure. Let's see what SACS can do off the man up now.
In fact, there's several more of that team's players in this game today. Probably one of the more decorated Western Province sides in recent years, this under 16 or under 17 year, with Faber giving the assist to Roger Roos. Roger Roos makes no mistake. Looking very comfortable on extra man there, not under much pressure from defense from Bishops. Bishops choosing to sit back and block, and SACS comfortable to move the ball.
SACS still sticking with their tight press. Backing Cameron at the back, wrestling.
Yes, Cameron Glindix, big strong number 12 from Bishops. Julian Rojo Ruiz dealing with him and pushing him straight back out where he came from.
Good physical battle
Aiden
happening
pressure.
here.
Tom Bolden, very agile, moves into center forward position.
Oh, he gets a good position, but the
he's going to be upset with that.
SACS looks to slow it down opposed to trying to push the counter there. Obviously you want to set up and play a full 30 seconds attack. Oliver trying to get a good position in the hole there. Dantor not left with many options with Bishop's tight press.
Dantor's probably going to put this in the corner. Has a shot, but
decides to go against that, and
he would have known that shot didn't have much chance. And obviously he had a look across the pool, and there were no threats on the counter attack for Bishop, so wanted to have a crack. The Faber at the back there, not his favorite position, and he's drawn the drop from Dantor. James Morris Smith, another under 17 player, sitting at the back, waiting for the ball.
He started off a good body position, blocking off the pass, which is always vital. Oh, and he's just
Faber
around him. Good defense, good defense.
Excellent steal from Josh Faber, excellent steal. Not his favorite position, but definitely backs himself on that play. The Skiermans make a sub there for Ty Langner. He must be feeling the burn in the lungs if he's subbing halfway through.
Oh, and it's an audacious lob. Doesn't threaten the goals too much there.
Caden Marquis, goalkeeper for Bishops and recent hero of the St Andrews tournament, saving 5 meters in the last several minutes of that game.
Can't ask for much more, eh?
That's what you want from your goalkeeper, and he's produced in the last couple of weeks, so we'll see if he does it tonight.
SACS deciding to drop on this attack, letting them shoot from the top.
As we saw in the previous game, Rondebosch vs Redham, those bounce shots in this pool, which is very choppy, often they hit waves and they just don't go where the shooter wants them to go.
Floodlights have just come on now, so it's going to be very hard for the keepers to read those bounce shots now coming off the water.
James Brewer getting good position, but not managed to get a good shot off there. I'm still surprised he's dominating Alex Williamson at the back. The SACS attack just getting driven back there. Now Bretton carries up for Bishops.
Oh, massive wrestle going on between Cameron and the center forward there. It's a strong drive. They're going to wait for a new hole man. Oh, and out goes Tide Langer.
Tide Langer caught by the experienced Tom Bolden. It's one of Tom's strongest areas of his game. Just moving in there, very agile, very quick, gets in good positions and gets defenders in trouble.
Finding the awesome open space.
Moritz Smith now looking for the cross ball to Aiden
right
Neal.
over. Oh.
One fancies he might have hit that if he caught that cleanly.
Oh.
It's man-on-man again for SACS.
Oh. Passing really letting down Bishops on that attack there. It's all going down the middle, but it's time up.
Well, that's exactly what we expected from this semi-final, Chaka 1. SACS coming out, hammer and tongs there. and gaining the lead, but one feels like it's pretty precarious at the moment. So some replacements coming in here. Matt Chambers, number 9 for SACS.
Looks to be starting off at
Nick
hole.
Redling ace, yeah. Chambers been strong in the hole. He's a left-hander, but he definitely can roll in there. I fancy that they're going to actually start rolling in Cameron Lawrence at some point, Joe.
Yeah. I think they might be starting with Chambers up top, and he might look to wrestle for a couple seconds and then drive out and let Brewer take a less experienced center back in, hopefully to get a kick out or work some sort of move, and that's exactly what they've done.
Chambers doing that exact thing there, rolling James Brewer in. It was a very slow roll there, but he's taken Brandon Burke in there. Brandon's a very good defender, but he's a couple kilos lighter than James. James will be fancying himself here.
He's given Brewer and it's a good interception there. Sloppy passes are going to let them down.
Brandon Burke catching James Brewer completely off guard there. He's got the counter up the middle.
Very smart play up now for Bishops.
Alex Williamson deciding to give the ball off to Brandon Burke. And
it's a good hot ball in the hole. And he pushes it wide off the back shots.
Very explosive play there from Eden Neal. He's very unlucky not to have scored that. Following in his brother Liam's footsteps, the centre forward for Bishops playing number 11.
Faber looking for the spin, and it's a turnover. Bishops could really use a counter here. And he's given away the 5 meter.
Yeah, Faber trying to spin on halfway. Jordan Knowles, a very, very long and strong player, wasn't accepting that.
Wised up to the challenge, quick sticks there. Let's see what he can do against against Keegan here. And he sends the keeper completely the wrong way and puts it in the back of the net.
Very well taken. Keegan Clark, one of the better goalies in the country at the moment, schoolboy level. Didn't have a chance there. Bottom right corner from Jordan Null. That's not going to be stopped.
Can't argue with a good penalty like that. Looks like SACS are crowding the hole there.
Oliver Skillmon's Faber and Brewer all in the middle there.
They need to spread out.
Adds his weight to the equation there. Now they're very full.
It's a good ball. It's a good push off. Hitting the crossbar. Unlucky there from Brewer.
Very nice shot, but one would fancy the 6'5", possibly James Brewer to have a crack there from 4 meters.
I would have backed him for the bounce shot there.
Was he feeling like he had Caden Marquis at the back beaten for Bishops? And I feel like he did. The shot was off point though.
Bishops, as usually, driving through their attack, making SACS really second guess what they're going to do next. And an awesome ball into the hole, but Brewer's too quick for it.
Yeah, one wonders why Snedden gave that ball. James Brewer was pretty much waiting for that. Once again, the drop from the left-hand side thwarts Bishop's attack.
SACS need to get the ball up quickly here. Cameron Lawrence has decided to take in that hole now. And he receives an early ball. And he flicks it away, unfortunate there. Getting nothing from the hole. Bit of a scuffle there off the ball. And it's been an exclusion by Cameron.
Oh, he will not be happy with that. That was a very wasteful kick out. Really had no reason to not let Snedden go there.
Should have just kept his hands up and played it safe. Ty Langer back into the equation now after Cameron got the exclusion.
Matt Chambers staying tight on Brandon Burke there. Clearly a tactic to push him out. They don't want the shot from Blue 7.
Interesting tactic. Forcing Bishops to play the long ball every time. Seems to have worked. Good man down defense by
Still
SACS
got 5
there.
seconds. What are they going to do with it? That is excellent work from Max Williamson. Excellent work.
SACS caught napping there.
Williamson using his extra size and length there on hurling ace and pushing off and getting a brilliant shot into the bottom left corner.
Absolute textbook shot there and reaping the rewards.
That's livened up the Bishops crowd, which is in turn livened up the SACS crowd. This really is exactly what we expected from SACS Bishops.
It's a big schoolboy derby. No school wants to lose this. Chambers with an easy foul on the top.
They really are giving it everything.
There's not many options on here for SACS's attack. Oh, and it's a good spin by Ollie.
Ollie Skimmon's getting a lot of work there. Very little reward. But he's opened up railing ace on the far side.
Oh, he has a shot. Doesn't trouble the goals too much. Bishop's keeper pretty much untested in the second chucker so far by SACS.
That's true, Byron. He actually hasn't been tested all that much this game. The goals that have come through have been clear cross passes, and one wonders when SACS are going to get some proper shots on goal.
SACS look like they might be working up a move here. Faber receives it early, looks for the spin. Oh, gets around his player easily, keeps going, but he's been given the reversal.
Yeah, Faber not happy with that call, and I must say,
not enjoying that.
He was very unlucky there. He is in complete control of the defender. The ball going underwater is almost inconsequential. The defender wasn't anywhere near to put any pressure on there.
It's a deep drop here. Morris Smith with the ball. It's a good drop by Chambers there, making the player decide where he wants to play the ball. Oh, and it's a wild shot that's gone straight over.
Another big bounce shot that shoots over the goal.
Just like we said earlier, teams are going to struggle if they're going to continue to bounce off this pool. Very unpredictable.
SACS working much harder on the counter-attack here. James Brewer in good position.
Oh, he's got a good position.
To do something here.
And again with the lob shot, and this time pays off.
Maybe that's why he went for that lob shot just now, Byron. He certainly backs his soft touch.
I think he's read this keeper now, and he feels the lob shot's the best opportunity for him to score.
You know what, the fact is he just puts himself with so much time and space for the shot after having had such a big left shoulder bounce to the defender that he can really choose what he wants to do.
You gotta wonder when Bishops are going to decide to drop and try and limit SACS's balls into the hole there.
Interesting to see Josh Faber having quite a few words with referee Dash Barber, and obviously just asking him what he can do better. Because if that was a negative word, guaranteed Josh would be sitting on the bench with a red card.
Bishops with another extremely confusing attack. Every man just driving. SACS don't know really where they're going to defend here. Very good ball. Oh, and it's an outrageous long shot.
It really looks like this is all Bishops have to do all game if they want to win this game. They're getting such good passes onto the hand. The assists are good, and it's opening up the shots from the back. And Bishop seems to be putting them away with ease.
Can't argue with a good cross pass and a good shot from the top. Very, very well played by Bishops there. SACS opting for the drive tactic now, looking to open up the hole. Brewer still struggling in the hole. Feel like it's going to be a tough day at the office for Brewer in the top there.
Exactly, really is having to work very hard. He's creating all his own shots as well, which as an attacker actually gets quite tiring.
He's going to have to look for other people to help him out here. Bishop's opting just to slow it down. The keeper not rushing a pass or pushing the counter. They obviously want to play 6-on-6 polo now. A little pick on the screen there from the left. Oh, and it's worked out. The ball in the hole. Just couldn't seem to execute that.
There's a very strong push off there in the hole. I'm actually surprised Barber didn't see that. The rest of the crowd definitely saw it behind the goal. But Tom Rossi not coming up with a goal there.
Tied with a drive down the right there. Oh, and it's an awesome ball and just pops straight off his head. I'm very unlucky for Dan Tor there.
Almost too accurate from Langner. And putting it on the shoulder of Tor, that was a good opportunity gone to waste there.
Probably should have looked to just tap it in with his head there.
Would have seen a good 6-on-6 footy there. Some polo players just not equipped with the skills, Brian.
Can't win it all the time, man.
Only so many hours in the week.
There. Oh, and it's been a reversal.
Reversal, that's again.
Very interesting call.
Unfortunate, maybe making up for his missed push-off there.
Bro finding himself doing the fetching duties here. Looks to do well. Plays Julian early. And it's another great steal by Bishops.
That's Jordan Nell's second pretty crucial steal there, in fact. Faber had got around him, but he managed to pluck the ball away, and Julian Rojo-Ruas onto counter-attack there. Thwarted by Nell. Those long arms of the law come into play.
Oh, and it's a sloppy pass, and Oliver's patched that up. Quick sticks. SACS not really looking to push the counter here, which is quite worrying. Cameron coming up down the middle.
Slow down the last 45 seconds, control this last minute and see if they can go in level.
And again, another good steal. SACS player clearly not happy about that call. Thought he should have gone in his favor.
It's oddly, that play not drawing a foul for SACS, but the Bishops player earlier getting reversed for what one would feel was much softer play in the hole.
Oh, he's had a shot. Oh, it's a great save by Keegan.
Chance of SA Polo ring out as the SA under 16 captain in goals. Keegan Clark makes a big stop. Sends it up to Brewer. Brewer
has a shot. Just pushes wide.
A Hail Mary at the end of the half. Unscored, and SACS go in trailing Bishops by 1. 4-3.
Bishop starting off and winning that swim off there. Yet again, Bishops keeping with their driving tactics here. SACS looking to press tight. Oliver with an easy steal there.
Just in our halftime discussion there, Byron, chatting about which team looks more energetic, and it may just be their style of play, but Bishops definitely look like they maybe a little bit more hungry.
Definitely,
but that said, SACS have had some good wins over Bishops, and they'll feel confident still at this point.
Interesting change by Bishops there, choosing to switch out keepers at the halftime break there. Got a new keeper in goals, which will be very interesting for the rest of the game. On, it's a good turn. He's kept going on. It's a loose shot off there. Keegan will collect that quickly.
But perhaps should have gone for the kick out there, not able to free his arm up for the shot.
Brewer fetching early, looking for any open players, but doesn't seem to be able to find anyone in the middle of the pool. Plays it off to Faber and getting an easy kick out. Good work there, boys.
Yeah, that definitely was an easy kick out, and Faber was lucky to get that one. But who knows what Dash Baba was seeing there.
SACS have got to look to execute this man-up advantage if they want to draw level early on. Oliver coming around.
Great time to score.
Oh, and it's on the post and it's come off.
Goes off the post.
Nick Reddinghays very unlucky there.
Yeah, hard luck not to finish that one. I feel like that pass was a little bit too high for Reddinghays, so he's forced to just get fingers on it rather than completely control the ball.
Bishop's looking promising on this attack with an early drive. Front water, and Brewer's been caught, and it's a reversal ball under.
Yeah, Brewer definitely got caught there, but Reddinghays.
Now we've got a man up with Reddinghays if he can be fast enough here. And he's got the 5 meter.
Being the last line of defense there, the goalkeeper's not allowed to make foul, otherwise it is a penalty. Had Martin Smith got around, I think it's Niverson in goals. Had he got around Niverson, it would have just been a kick out on the goalie, but
got to question his motives there of rushing out so early when he still had Martin Smith driving hard back. Could have easily covered for him.
Long. You would have felt he got there, but he just hesitated and couldn't get there.
Now the pressure's on Faber now.
He's a very strong shooter. He'll be looking to put this away with ease.
Probably Faber's chances now with the new keeper. And he's put it away with ease.
Very well taken. You don't see many penalty shooters taking it with the ball in the air. It's not the most powerful position, but it is a very safe position and can be quite accurate if you're comfortable like that. And Faber definitely knows how to shoot the ball a few ways.
Very interesting style, and it seems to be paying off well for him. Will be interesting to see how Bishops will come with this attack now. Yet again, an early drive from Bishops right across the hole. And it's a quick ball from the wing. And it's a loose shot away to it. Keegan will collect that quickly there.
Byron, having coached against this Bishops side this time last week with the invitational team, we played a two-man drop against them and they weren't nearly this dynamic. So they've clearly gone to the training ground and worked hard and come out with this new model.
Oh, and it's an unbelievable log by
Faber.
Josh Faber there, out of nowhere, receiving, not even looking for the foul.
Pushes right off and sends a very flat lob into the top left-hand side netting. That's getting the SACS boys riled up, and that's 2-0 in this chucker so far. Well known in polo circles, the golden third chucker. Winner of the third chucker often goes on to win the game.
We all know how important that third chucker is.
The SACS boys really enjoying the flair of that goal.
But back to your earlier conversation topic, I heard good things about that game against Bishops. The invitational side really playing well.
Absolutely, the under-16s coming out, and Bishop's missing one or two of their senior players, and the invitational side feeling like they went in with a chance and actually pulled out the win.
Unbelievable stuff.
A completely different side from Bishops that's pulled out.
Oh, and he's an audacious lob, and he's sent it.
That's
Oliver Skimmons, just inside the opposition half there, lobs the keeper.
And Greg Mallett looks back at his bench, and I just have a feeling he was thinking about Katie Marquis there.
It'll be interesting to see if he'll stick with this goalkeeper or look to change it out. SACS really look pumped up now and look like they're going to play the better polo.
Exactly, having only scored 3 goals in the first half, they've come out with 3 in this chucker alone, and really the shots that are coming in are very confident shots. They clearly feel like they're on top. Well defended again from Faber. This is much better
steal there
play
from Chambers.
Much better centre-back play than I've seen from Faber in many years.
Interesting to notice on that attack. Not too much driving, resulted in an easy steal for SACS there. And it's a wide ball in. Tide making Faber really reach for that ball there. Not working out too well for him. The SACS boys really getting pumped up now as they start singing, cheering on their team. They would like nothing more than a good victory here.
SACS opting for a relatively tight mark there.
Oh, and it's worked out.
That's what they're going to get on Aiden Neal if they don't drop on him. And that was a strange half drop from Chambers. Basically went back as soon as this player got the ball and stepped back, giving that opportunity for the ball to come in. And just not even close to getting to that ball. Aiden Neal with a brilliant back shot into the side netting on Keegan's left.
Got to give some awesome finishing there.
That'll lift the Bishops guys, and they'll look to get the next goal and just even things up, calm things down, and put themselves back in this game.
Bishops opting to press tighter, and Oliver taking it down, looking to play that centre forward role there.
Skimmer's not able to get around Tom Ross-Lee for a while there. He wants the ball, he's looking for the ball, and the ball should come in.
SACS getting pushed back really right onto the halfway line.
18 seconds.
A scrappy pass by Cameron gives Bishops the ball.
We'll see if SACS persist with this. No, they've got Julian Rocha-Roos dropping off the left-hand side and Skiermans dropping off the top.
Very good drive by Bishops now. They're going to have to look to drive. Oh, and Cameron gets the kick out there. Very good play by the Bishops centre forward there.
Lawrenson just too heavy at the back. They're drawing the off-the-ball exclusion. It takes a lot of centre forward legs to keep a man up that long enough to draw the exclusion. Good work.
Oh, and that shot just going too high and hitting off the post there. Bishop still having the ball. Return shot, and it's an easy save there by from Keegan.
I can tell you, Byron, it's not easy to get to those ones just because of the lighting and the reflections. That round arm sort of bounce shot really can go anywhere. And coming out of this light, it is difficult to control. Clark doing well with that. Jamie racing in the hole there. That's Alex Williamson, the starting centre back for Bishops. He seems to have wrapped him up quite nicely there.
You're going to have to look to play the ball more on Faber's side for seeing as though if Chambers is setting up. Nick opting for the dump there, making the keeper swim out to go and collect the ball. Always a good time-wasting technique.
Not much good about that attack, but that dump did go right into the corner.
Yet again, another quick drive from Bishops early on in their attack, looking to open up the centre forward position there.
And SACS dropping off the youngster, making sure he has to play. And again, this drop is just not good enough. Chambers 2 steps away. He's not going to get to a good pass there. And Ross-Lee with a good pass. Yeah, that's going to beat the SACS defense every time.
Just so unlucky there to get him off the post. And now it's another easy steal from Bishops there. SACS need to really hold possession now and slow the game down.
Rocha-Roos making a much better charge back to defend that hole. But then again, strangely pushing out to the attacker on 8 meters. That is unnecessary and it's bad play.
Chambers getting caught high up there. No drop to come. And that will result in an exclusion there. Very, very good work from Bishops there.
Yeah, I don't think Ryan Vaderman, coach will be happy with his drop at the moment. It's just not getting the job done. That's 3 attacks and 2 shots and a kick out from those 3 attacks.
Bishops having some good passing here. Oh, and it just goes over there.
That seems to have been the difference. Those cross-ball shots that were flying in so easy for Bishops in the first half have just dried up this chukker. Only the 1 goal from Bishops in this chukker. Interesting to see that Bishops haven't... it's dangerous fouling Faber on 5 meters. He will shoot this.
Oh, and it's unlucky, just coming off the post. Oh, almost going straight back. Keeper very good getting a hand to that.
And Faber did well just to get there, but didn't have the body position to execute a powerful shot.
And that ends 6-5 to SACS.
We'll see if that
chukker,
that 3-1 chucker from SACS could be the difference. And we'll see how it goes in the last chucker. But 10 minutes to play. Everything's play for, and easily another 4 or 5 goals on the table here. Here we go, the swim off of the 4th and final chucker. Remind our viewers that if it does go to a draw at the end of full time, just like our previous semi-final, Rondebosch and Rondebosch and Redham, goes straight into penalty shootout. Brandenburg mugging Faber there.
Faber again not looking too happy about that call. Felt like he should have got the foul early.
But really, he has to defend the ball.
Very, very sloppy attack there from SACS.
Another deserved kick out drawn from Aiden Neal. The passing into the hole has been very good for Bishops, and they've set themselves up with all the chance in the world to get shots and kickouts, and that really has been the difference. The pass into the hole has been brilliant from Bishops, and the work in the hole has been very strong, mostly from number 11 Aiden Neal and 10 Snedden.
You got to give credit to the good driving and quick moving by the Bishops outside attackers, allowing Neal to get that open water and tons of space just to do what he does best and get kickouts.
Exactly. Now they want the crossbar shot.
Oh, and it's just come off the post there. Very unlucky for him.
I just overheard a comment from one of the Bishops players. Don't bounce it, man. And I completely agree. Having watched many years worth of games in the SACS top pool, I can say this is one of the most choppy pools in the country. It just really isn't a safe bet bouncing the ball.
And another sloppy ball into the hole, and it's quickly received from the Bishops defenders there.
It's a relatively slow counter-attack from Bishops, and missing out on an opportunity there. Snedden and Bolden both in front of their players.
It's a quick turn, very good turn. But Faber coming across nicely and getting the ball under.
Faber helping Skiermans out there, because Skiermans have been beaten, but definitely heads up defense. Gets the ball under on Bolden on 5 meters.
You can definitely notice the intensity by both teams has slowed down coming into this 4th chucker now.
Yeah, they want to control this game and they don't want to do anything too silly.
Yeah. And again coming off Dan Tor's head there. Just not getting any lucky passes for him today.
That's the commentator's curse. They're not doing anything too silly. I must say, lobbing it 20 meters across to a drive is not looking at you.
Probably not your best option on attack.
Pinning him on the back of the head is probably the only thing that was ever going to happen there.
Oh, and it's an unlucky bounce there, and it's just come off nicely for Tide there. Very, very unlucky. Just as we said earlier, the bounce in this pool is just so unpredictable. Dan Tor doesn't really have too much options looking forward. Has to play it back to Cameron. Cameron's going to look to hold it up. Plays Faber on the 7 meters. He's going to look to get the foul. Possibly a shot or play it into the hole. Very well played from him. Tide looking straight over there. Should have continued his drive then. Possibly could have got an exclusion or a goal opportunity. Very good work from Ollie getting the exclusion.
Not sure why SACS didn't take that quickly. They had the 3-on-2 at the back there. Dantor could have easily had a shot there, but he set himself up here. This is going to be a cross ball.
Cameron driving down onto the post now. They're going to look to play a 4-2. Dantor getting caught awkwardly there. Oh, and it's just come off the post again. Very good shot by Faber there. I think both sides very unlucky with their shots so far this chucker. Most of them coming off the post.
I must say, Brian, I'm not too sure of the stats, but the man-up conversion rate from both teams is relatively low. There's been several kickouts on both sides, and I can't remember more than 2 or 3 goals being scored by each on extra man.
Can completely
really
agree
hasn't been
there.
such a weapon.
Both teams getting really good kickouts, but just lacking that final execution to get the goal.
Jordan now with the beautiful balk there, setting up Cameron Glindex with the cross ball, but the shot weakly landing in Clark's stomach. Bishops really need to get that cross ball moving again against the SACS drop, and that's how they scored all their goals in the first chucker, the first 2 chuckers. I'm not sure why they haven't looked for that more.
Oh, Dantor trying an audacious back shot there. SACS really, their attack setting up very deep with most of Faber and Oliver and Brewer starting almost on halfway there, not really looking to get into the Bishops half. That's another good turn there. Oh, but Brewer comes off best there. Very good defense there. Didn't give away the foul nor the exclusion.
It's very nice and calm, not going for the attacker's neck or shoulders, and just keeping his arms up, and eventually the ball coming to him.
Ryan Vaderman can't ask for much more from his centre forward there in that position.
Cam Lanson's definitely going to look to win position here. He's struggling to get around Glindex. Very strong defense from blue number 12.
Oh, Brewer trying a long-range attempt there, not coming off.
I think he just concussed one of his grade 8s, and I'm sure that boy will be proud to hold that concussion.
We'll definitely have a word with him tomorrow at school, that's for sure.
We've entered the last half of this chucker. 4 minutes 30 seconds left to go.
SACS still leading by 1 goal. But you got to agree, Dean, it looks like it could go either way here for these two teams.
It really could go either way. 4 minutes and 30 seconds of top league polo like this. There's still many goals that could be scored. This could end 0-0 from here on. Who knows?
Oh, and so another good long-range attempt here. Interesting enough, both teams not opting for the bounce shot anymore. Clearly the coaches had a word with them, or they heard the said spectator from the top there.
It's about time. Both these teams have players that would have been playing in this pool for many years. The SACS, especially being the home team, it's odd to see them going for bounce shots on 2-3 meters.
Ty trying to work a foul there, forcing himself to play back.
This attack pushed right back, and the closest player literally 5 meters away from Bishop's goal. Coach Greg Mallett will be very happy to see that for Bishops. SACS won't be scoring goals from that range.
Very good defense there from Bishops. Let's see what Bishops can now do on their attack.
Oddly enough, we haven't seen any more shots from the outside. So Brandon Burke earning another kick out there.
Yet another kick out for Bishops. SACS really need to wake up about these kickouts. Can't afford to give away so many. Let's see if Bishops can capitalize on this opportunity.
And all extra man is really is just moving the ball.
Oh. And he's failed to do so, and he's given away the 2 meter.
Jordan now looks for a quick shot with the no-looker, having dropped the ball. And not a bad tactic, having had the surprise on his side. But
just didn't work out.
Won't be happy to. No, I've lost that opportunity. SACS is still man down on the far side. The cross ball here should be very dangerous.
Oh, and it's
that's
gone
a goal
in.
for Glindex.
And that's the equalizer. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play, it's going to go down to the wire here, that's for sure.
I believe SACS got their mixed message there. Went full tight on the right-hand side of the pool, thinking that they maybe had man on man. In actual fact, Glindex having the chance of his lifetime and not making any mistake.
Level up the game nicely here, and we'll have to see what these two teams can now produce in the last 2 minutes.
This is exactly what makes playoff Waterpolo just so much more interesting than normal league games. And both these teams have everything to fight for. They know there's Redham waiting in the final. I must feel that both these teams will fancy their chance against Redham. They feel that winning
Brewer
this
getting
game
a good
would be
ball, but it's Oh, interesting not to get a kick out or anything from the pullback there. Brewer, unlucky the pass, just escaping him there.
Glindex managing to get a... That's not good composure.
I feel like Oliver Skimmons was felt hard done by there. He had some inside water calling for the ball, but no players looking towards him.
Faber dropping all the way off Morris Smith, begging him to shoot. Really not wanting the ball to go in the hole here.
Chambers looking to come back and help out Oliver, and it's worked out well. Very good defense there from SACS.
Jordan Null would have felt like he wanted that foul, outside foul, but Dashball would feel like he was probably playing for the foul, not actually looking to play the ball, giving it away to Oliver Skimmons.
Yet again, SACS look to be crowding the hole there. There's 20 seconds left.
17 seconds left of possession. They've got more than enough time.
That's a high ball over to Faber. Will he be able to get it?
He's going to have to look to turn.
He's going to have to look for Brewer early.
Cameron Lawrenson with one
8
final
seconds
shot.
To go. Oh, and he hits the post.
Maybe there's time for another one here. Faber's got 3 seconds left.
3 seconds to go.
He puts it in, and that's a good save.
And that goes to the 2 meter, and that's it. Yet another penalty shootout here. And 6-6. Stay tuned for penalties.
Just showing the parity of the Cape schools here. 2 penalty shootouts in a row from teams that over the past week have either won or lost by drastic margins. Both the underdogs in this game really lifting themselves to pull out the draw.
SACS supporters almost waiting to jump in the pool there with excitement. Can barely contain it. Should be an interesting penalty shootout.
SACS with the home advantage, making sure that their boys feel them. And the border's going wild here, but Bishops have their own very strong contingent of support here, and it's great to see. There's nothing that's driving these schoolboys out here other than support of their school and the desire to be here.
SACS fans really making their presence felt there on the stands.
I must say, the smart money I feel would be on Keegan Clark and SACS to win this penalty shootout purely because of Clark's extra reach and experience. One of the better goalkeepers in the country, as mentioned earlier, and really is something of a 5-meter specialist. That said, a good penalty won't be stopped, so it depends on the Bishop shooters and SACS shooters to see who pulls out the composure in the end.
Bishops, I think, will struggle as well, as they are now going to be shooting straight towards all the SACS supporters. That could prove problematic, as I'm sure there will be some comments shared from those SACS fans towards them, adding just that extra bit of pressure towards them on their shoulders already. Then again, SACS got all the pressure on as their whole boarding house are here to support them. They really don't want to let down their school.
Yeah, that said, Brian, I think we should definitely have a microphone down there behind the goals. Might have a book of sledging coming at the Bishops boys.
I'm sure a lot of those SACS supporters would like to voice their opinion on how the game's been so far. Maybe a couple of interviews should be conducted.
Yeah, like conducted and then probably edited, Brian.
I couldn't agree more. SACS lining up here with looks to be James Brewer taking a first penalty. It will then be taken by Oliver Skimmons, Nick Redlinghurst, Tide Langer, and Josh Faber last.
That's correct, and the shooters for Bishops will be Jordan Null. From this side looks like Tom Ross-Lee. Not actually sure who number 4 is, unfortunately, and then Cameron Glindex. And of course, Captain Tom Bolden will take one too. Oh, number 4 there looks like Bingo Ivanisevic. Very much a shooting specialist, hasn't had a big role to play in this game so far, but he has got a great shot, and the coach putting him there clearly as a penalty specialist.
The toss just being done there by the 2 captains. Looks like Bishops have won the toss and will take the first penalty.
Looking for a bit of noise from the SACS boys, and right now they're giving them a bit of a cold shoulder and not saying too much. And maybe it's a quiet intimidation tactic. I haven't seen this from a home crowd before.
Must agree. It's gone down quiet here at the pool.
1 or 2 shots from the folks. Shooters ready. Clark wondering how far he can get back into the goal.
And it's a good penalty taken. Bounce top corner. Like you said, Dean, a good penalty like that will not be saved.
Very well taken, yes. And I'm just wondering if Clark could have actually physically got further in the back in the goal there. And we'll see now. It looks like Caden Marquis is back in the pool.
Pressure on Brewer now as he looks to take his penalty. Both sides quieting down very quickly there. And he puts it away easily. Another great penalty.
It's not a tactic you see all that often, the quick shot, but it is very effective. Most players opt to have a big leg drive and take a smooth approach to their penalty taking shot. There, Brewer just holding the ball up, pretty much flicking it into the back of the net.
They're not wanting to risk dropping the ball as he picks it from the water, so rather holding it above his head. Bishops to take the next penalty. Oh, disallowed as a double movement.
That is
a very interesting call given by Dash there. That gives SACS a massive, massive advantage.
I must say, I feel for Jordan Null and Bishops there. I'm not sure what Dash Barber saw there.
I feel like he has been hard done by them.
Jordan Null's got a beautiful long action, but by no means two movements. I feel that's very harsh on Bishops.
That was a complete good flow by him. Oliver Skimman's putting it away there, giving SACS on 2-1 here. Pressure on the next Bishops shooter now.
Still a very long way to go here, but I must say a save right now from Keegan Clark or a miss from Tom Rossley could really be drastic for Bishops here.
Opting to hold the ball above the water this time. Puts it away there. Another good penalty. Keegan Clark struggling to get behind these.
And out comes Nick Rellinghas.
Okay, Bishops have been working on their
penalties.
penalties.
Player, but he's got a cannon of an arm. And I'm sure, however this finds the back in it, it'll be with pace.
And like you said, Dean, put away with great pace there. Pressure back onto Bishops now as they look to take another penalty.
Bingo Ivanisevic, a relative youngster, just being in grade 10, under 16. But his shot is well recognized around the country. And Clark will definitely be excited to make a big stop here.
Again, being told to move back, Keegan Clark. And another extremely good penalty from Bishops there.
Yeah, I must say, it has been a shooting masterclass. Besides an unfortunate
disallowed
call
penalty
on Jordan Null there, it's been very well taken by both SACS and Bishops. These bounce shots in the corner are just too difficult to get to for a goalie to get to unless he really picks the right way.
Both sides opting for the pace shot. Tide putting it away. Like we said, another brilliant bounce shot there.
I must say, having watched the Rondebosch and Redham shootout earlier, this is much more composed from the shooters on both teams. Really just coming up nice and easy, taking their time, mostly putting the ball in the back of the nets in the bottom corner.
Real textbook 5 meters happening here, Dean.
Just takes one big moment.
Oh, and Keegan Clark with the save there. And that is game over.
That is game over. SACS versus Redham, 9 o'clock this evening.
SACS will take that 4-3 off penalties. Very, very good game by both sides there. Bishops very unlucky with a disapproved 5 meter. Stay tuned for the final.
Yes, I must see. Going out on penalties at any point is very difficult, and Bishops will be feel hard done by there. But ultimately, in a tight game, it can go either way. And it's only 1 or 2 small moments that win or lose a penalty shootout.